We will have a new session today. Today we will be discussing on GitHub Action. It will be a part of series. So we are first going to part 1. My name is Sachin Choube and we will be discussing how exactly GitHub Actions work, and then we will go ahead and do CI/CD in that. First part, in today's demo, we will create a simple workflow which will do very simple thing. It will first create an artifact, upload it, and the second job will be downloading the artifact and display on console. So let's get to the demo. So first thing, let's create a repository, a new repository. Give the name as part 1. Okay, add a readme file. Create the repository. Once the repository is created, we will change from com to dev. Okay, so GitHub workflow. Let's load. Okay, so GitHub workflow work on the folder .github/workflows. Okay, and any file we have here, for example, we will give the name as p1.yml. Okay, so what we have done is we have created our first workflow file. Any number of files which are put in workflows will be synchronously working at the same time. So first part, okay, we will do is, it says to, okay, give the name to this workflow. We will give this name as part 1. Okay, when this workflow should trigger, we will say on, I will say control space, and we will select push. Okay, next we have to create jobs. Okay, give the name of the job. We have two parts. First is create, so let's say create art. Okay, once we create the job, we have to select which runner we have to use. So we'll say run on, and select Ubuntu latest. Okay, once we have selected the runner, next part is we have to take the steps. What we have to do is, as per the workflow, we will create an artifact. Okay, so let's create an artifact. Say create artifact, run. Okay, and what you'll do is echo, this is part 1, and we'll go to elite.txt. Next is we have to upload our artifacts. This is upload the artifact, upload artifact. Okay, we'll say use. So what we'll do is we'll take help of, okay, marketplace. In the marketplace, we'll select upload build artifact. Okay, we should prefer to select one with the tick. Okay, in this case we will take the use with name is equals to, we have to give the name to the file. So let's say elite artifacts, and path will be elite.txt. So what we have done is we have uploaded this. Next we create a new job, says download art. Again, as you can see from the top, we'll select the runner, runs on. So if you want to take IntelliSense help, it's control spacebar, which you will use to do that. Then we'll select steps. Okay, so if you see, the format is first the workflow will have job. So we have two jobs. One is create art, second is download art. Once you have job, we created the job, you will set the runner. So you will depend on it what kind of job you are doing. See, what we want, one more thing is, once this activity is completed, only then this activity should start. That means first create art should happen, and then only then. Until unless you don't create, how can you download that? So we will create needs. Okay, and what need says is which workflow you want. So it says create artifacts. Okay, once we have done that, we'll select name, download artifacts. Okay, just like we used marketplace actions for uploading, similarly we will also use for downloading out there. So we'll go to the marketplace, we go to the actions, we'll select download artifacts. Okay, so we'll just say verified one. I think some spelling mistake. Artifact. So we'll select this one, download a build artifact which have a tick on it. So we'll take this. The name should remain the same. So once we have downloaded the artifact, it will download in the same place on the location. So we will do is display, okay, the artifact, this one, we'll say cat. Okay, once we have done, so as per this workflow, this will trigger only on the push. So let's call the push. First check-in. Okay, checking done. So we'll go back to the our GitHub, go to the actions, we'll check in, it is in the queue. Let's see. So if you see, there is first workflow which is created, and now we have our next job is get started. Okay, it's in the queue, it's now have been picked up by GitHub and it's getting executed. Let's wait, download, taking too much of time. Yep, it's done. Okay, so let's go back to the presentation. So we created the artifact, uploaded it. Now let's see that. Okay, yeah, this is part 1, right? Let's see the file what we have created. Okay, we have created, this is part 1 in elite.txt. Okay, so you can get the complete log of what actions have been done. So back to the session, we created the artifacts, we uploaded it, then we have downloaded the artifact and display on the console. Okay, so if you want to see in artifact section, you can see elite artifact the file, the package which we have kept there, and it's in a zip format, and if you unzip you can get the file out there. Okay, so yep, thank you.